Liam Neeson's career has come a long way since Schindler's List. His latest movie, Blacklight, is an unmitigated disaster, and not in the Roland Emmerich kind of way.
No, Liam Neeson plays a government agent who is tasked with getting other agents out of situations when their cover is blown. However, we only seen this happen one time in the very beginning of the film in an eye-rolling manner. After that, he meets an agent who's gone rogue, a conspiracy is hatched that may lead all the way up to the higher echelon of the FBI and the government. Who knows where it's going? It's pretty dumb in general. Action scenes are weak, and we're going to destroy this movie in general. But Matt, the question I want to lead off with was, where the hell did they get the title Blacklight?
It's a total conundrum, Ryan. I have no idea. Usually, like, Blacklight, the title will refer to somebody's code name, or like maybe he needs to use a special light to read some secret document or something like that. None of that. Blacklight, total mystery. No clue where this title came from. And that's just the tip of the iceberg with how many stupid dangling threads there are in this movie.
Yeah, you mentioned a few of them, Matt. I know you talked about how his character has OCD, and this is brought up. He has to change the lock or lock the door 3 times. He's got his beer all in a certain spot. We think this is going to come up in the plot to some effect.
To some effect.
Does it?
Not at all. No. They spend a lot of time establishing this OCD habit of his, and the best they come up with is, sometimes it helps me with the job, and sometimes it makes it harder. Well, no shit.
There's a moment where he goes to his granddaughter's birthday party, and his daughter asks him how many exits are in this place. And it's that kind of Jason Bourne moment where he can tell you everything about some situation where you have to get out. And you think this is going to come up at some point, like he's an expert at knowing exactly where to go. That never really materializes to anything either. Instead, we get a very generic Liam Neeson action film, one of his worst, I would say.
Yeah, but can we go over a few more dangling plot threads?
Please do, Matt.
All right, his daughter draws a picture of somebody watching me, you know, and he's like, who's this in this picture, honey? And she's like, that's the stranger. Does that come up again? No.
Not at all.
No. I got another one. There is this agent, Dusty, who is basically the main character of the movie next to Liam Neeson, who we think is starting a romantic relationship with this investigative journalist. But then halfway through the movie, I'll just say he exits the picture and nothing comes of that relationship whatsoever.
It's a head scratcher.
Totally mind-boggling.
So usually with Liam Neeson, when he's in these starring roles, you can count on some decent action. Some.
Sure. Fisticuffs, something.
Nothing. And Liam Neeson's getting older. He's 69 years old. Seeing him fight a 30-year-old, it just isn't all that believable anymore. So the entire thing didn't really work for me from an action standpoint, plot standpoint. The acting's no good. There's really nothing noteworthy in this film.
No, a better title for this movie would have been Liam Neeson's January Paycheck, because that's what it is.
Except it's February. So if we are going to have one highlight for me anyways, man, I don't know if it's different for you. There is a shocking death that takes place early on in the movie. Caught me completely off guard, literally jumped out of my chair. And at that point, and this is maybe 10 minutes into the movie, I thought, oh, okay, it's going to be one of these movies, some twists and turns, a little shock. All downhill from there. I mean, nothing else rewarding the rest of the way. Was there a highlight for you?
No.
Nothing.
I wish they shot this in blacklight so I couldn't see it, but I did. And I really want my time back.
Unfortunately, I am not recommending Blacklight. Can't figure out the name. I say skip it.
Don't bother. We're saving you the time. Skip this one. What do you think? Do you disagree with us? Maybe you loved Blacklight. Let us know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, hey, check out this video. We think you'll like it.